Today we're in a flex trip in Tesoros de Dios. And something that I've noticed about the kids is that they're all fun. That like no matter how they look or how they react to what you do, they're always going to answer okay, and they're part of God's creation. So I wanted to mention that when you find a kid like this, don't exclude him or just ignore him. You have to include them because they actually matter to this world because they're part of God's creation.
It's really beautiful out here. We met the horses. Nate cleaned the stables. So gross. And we helped people here in Tesoros with tools for learning math addition. And we sang songs like Apple Tree, and it was really fun.
My students that I work with were part of a math intervention group, and so it was really cool to see how students that struggle with math were able to teach other people math tools. And so they were courageous in that. They had to be brave and stand in front of people and speak about something that they are not usually comfortable with. And so I was really proud of them for being courageous in that way.
So my students were doing the music portion of today's activities for Flex. And when we were working on is being courageous and building in confidence and building in creativity. So we did a song con mi martillo, or with my hammer, and we got to build different things. So it was really fun to see the creativity of the Tesoros students and our students at NCAI, and then also seeing them just work in a group and dance and have like different instruments and ribbons, just having fun and building the confidence within the team.
Today I was up in the stage over there, and I shared some things about David and Goliath. David and Goliath has to be one of my favorite stories. That story always taught me to be brave and don't let other people tell you who you are, or let's say someone laughs at me, but don't let them push you over. And to always be strong, and my God is always with me.
The day that we were doing our flex trip to Tesoros de Dios, before we left the school, I had the students reflect on which through line they felt that they were able to implement while they were at Tesoros de Dios. And I had them choose from image reflector, kingdom building, creation caretaking, and servant working. And so they all chose one and were able to say, I think I can do this while I'm at Tesoros de Dios. Then we went there and they were able to do it. And when we came back from our flex trip, then they had to reflect on, okay, did you use that through line? And how do you use that? And why does it matter? And why and how are we going to use that now? Like what's next? And it was beautiful to see their connection and just going beyond what I had expected. I really think the Lord was working in their hearts, and it's really cool to see that.
We talked about being kingdom builders, like building the kingdom of God, like including people and talking to them about God, and that's what we did. And I'm very happy that we can include other people and experience new things with people with disabilities.
We need to be kind with each other, to have a real friendship, and not to be like friends with the Tesoros just because we're here and we're doing the flex trip, because we want to be their friend.
I hope if you're watching this, you can visit this place. Tesoros de Dios is a very amazing place with very amazing kids.
I was having a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with all those kids, and they were pretty funny, and even though they're different, they're special.
The reason it mattered that we went to Tesoros de Dios is because, one, it came out of their interest, and it's something that was led by them, and two, because our deep hope is that we can be kingdom builders. And part of being kingdom building is bringing restoration, and relationships with people with disabilities is so hindered. And I wanted our students to be able to bring restoration to those relationships and then share that with their families. And that will be an impact in the future, that they can see people with disabilities as their collaborators, like people whom they can work with and build God's kingdom.